And all I can say is be careful. The phone is not there to educate your kids, and the teacher is definitely there to educate your kids anymore.
Bleh. Ready when they've been exposed to information, they're ready to learn about it, whether you think they are or not. And the research says that there is no age too young to talk about pretty much anything. If they know about it, they're ready to learn.
They know. They know that if the topic appears in their head, they're going to investigate. It isn't a matter of what. It's a matter of anything. So whatever you put in front of them, they're going to try to learn that. And I'm like, dude, what the heck?
Right. So there is no, what we think is always age appropriate. It is if they don't know about
it. It is if they don't know about it. Okay.
They haven't been exposed to it, then yeah, you can give them time to develop. But once they're exposed to it, and social media is going to do it, right? I know some kindergartners in the school with cell phones.
Look at his freaking face. Look at his freaking face. Like, well, they got a phone. I like something too. They just have to watch it. Then I can experiment. What are you going to experiment? What are you going to do? If somebody is talking in a way, well, to your son, imagine, well, if they're exposed, the internet's going to educate your kid. The TikTok is going to educate your kid. No wonder all these people go to the place where most kids might find them. And you're going to try to educate them through that. And I'm not supposed to think you're grooming them? Hey, people, watch out for your kid, bruh.
Mine had a cell phone. And so they get access to information. They can learn quickly. The world is teaching them faster than probably you are. And so the extent to which we can have conversations with parents around how do we want to approach talking about LGBTQ plus, because there's students as early as kindergarten who are identifying as non-gender conforming, non-binary.
This is so stupid. This is so stupid. It's like you can have a feeling and there's a gender for it. They don't even care how you got there. So if you have a kid that sees a girl playing with a Barbie doll and it's like, I want to play with that. And somebody, yeah, but it's for boys. No, well, I feel like a girl. I want to. Or maybe even worse, well, do you also feel like a girl? He said, yes. Oh, so you want to play with like a girl? Yes. Oh, well, he's definitely non-binary. We'll see what's going to happen in the freaking future. Do you really feel like a girl? You want to dress like a girl? Yeah. Oh, he's a transgender woman! That's how it goes, people. They flow it through.
Transgender. And so because they're in our school, they're in our classrooms, then that becomes a responsibility on the adults to say, okay.
But it's their responsibility? Your freaking responsibility? Teach them to paint. Teach them to run, do gangster. Teach them to fight, share their stuff. Teach them that. Why the heck are you teaching their genders? They don't even know if they have balls. They're talking about kindergarten, people. Kinder freaking garden. I wanted to be a ninja. Astronaut. His justification is important. Kindergartens, including his own kid, already have cell phones and are on social media and learning from internet. That is pretty poor parenting. Of course, kids that young have no business anywhere near a school media. Of course. People ask me, why does my son speak so well, the little one? I will say, because 0 and 2, he never had a phone. He never watch TV. He has to talk. Phones right now? No. Phones are an extra measure. They never have a phone. Maybe they watch something with me. Maybe 5 minutes. Ever. My phone doesn't educate them. I'm their parent. I'm their phone. I'm their iPad. What the heck? What does the science say about the number of trans children and how or why there appears to be an unexplained high spike in new cases? Something is very wrong. Also, the data say on school performance per child in reading and writing and arithmetic. Is there a link to the failing? Yes, they know no shit. They're freaking dumb. You're making the kids dumber talking about sex. I don't understand this. I don't even want to make my YouTube channel focusing on this, but right now I'm like, hey man, time's to tell the parents and save the children. If the law deems a minor, smaller than 18, is constitutionally unable to consent to sexual acts with adults, statutory rape, regardless if there was no force involved or consensual, then shouldn't that same logic apply when adults talk to minors about sexual matter? Yes! It was always like that back in the day. The only thing you can say is, hey man, I had to fight with my wife and this is how we solved it. Interesting. That's it. We don't talk to kids about these things. Madness. If a child asks you a question, you can give an age-appropriate answer or tell them to ask their parents. No, we can't ask the parent because it might be bullying by the parents. Well, if you care so much and the parents bully, then talk to them later and give them a good feeling. That's it. Or you make your own. Don't talk to people's kids. What the heck? My 4-year-old realized that he has balls the other day. Like, that's how aware he is. I'm 1000% sure he has no freaking ID, not even close. What? Be trans, non-binary, gay? Oh, no! You put that in their head and then you're gonna be like, oh, he is that. A friend of mine came crying to me. They said my daughter is lesbian. I said, what the heck are you talking about? He can't be lesbian. She doesn't know anything. Why do you think that your daughter is lesbian? Well, she's a little tomboy. Tomboyish? It's a thick little kid, 5-year-old. How can she be? What are you talking about? She says, yeah, because she always plays with that girl. It's a girl that plays with girls. Like normal. Like boys plays with boys. That means my son is freaking gay? Hey people, I'm not even joking. Start parenting your kid like you're the freaking vampire and look at them in a way that what the heck are you talking about? I had one discussion one time with a teacher. I said, you can't touch my kid in that way, always funky. And they're like, oh, well, if a guy can do it, the ladies can do it either. I'm like, what do you mean? It's not about getting the kid confused. I don't care about that. You're normalizing an action that he might do with everybody on the outside. I don't want that. That's not the idea. I don't want to see a random new substitute teacher and my son is already comfortable sitting on his lap. My son doesn't sit on the lap of the uncle or the grandpa. We don't do that stuff. The only person that can do that is mommy and papi. Don't go with the weird stuff like, oh my god, what if there's certain kids that don't have a mommy and papi that hug them? Well, they will find a different way. But don't make them an easy target for the gangster people that are out there. That's my mission. I know, man. Hey, man, share this video with people. Wake up, people.